Elijah Ware here on LMC Varsity Sports here at Memorial Field as the Mamaroneck Tigers boys varsity soccer team gets set to host the Scarsdale Raiders. Mamaroneck comes in at 10-0, ranked number 1 in the state, number 18 in the country, and Scarsdale comes in at 4-3-2. So it should be a good one coming up next. A good league matchup, by the way. So we'll have it coming up, the opening kickoff up next on LMC Varsity Sports. We are set here at Memorial Field for the opening kickoff. Mamaroneck in black, Scarsdale in white. As these teams get set to get underway. Big league matchup here on this Thursday evening. The lights are starting to come on. Gloomy sky. And the stakes are high here. Not too high, it's not the playoffs. But both teams coming in really wanting to win here. Mamaroneck going for 11-0. Scarsdale looking to improve to 5-3-2. As we are now underway, this one goes out of bounds. And it'll be Scarsdale inbounding. Ball being bounced around a little. And fall for it. Man goes down. Back to the middle, and Scarsdale is on the move. Rudolph has that one taken away. And Geraldo passes that one over to the side off the mark and out of bounds. It's now the Con Ed Player of the Week, Scholar Athlete of the Week, Liam O'Reilly. And that one goes into the deep corner and out of bounds. And as stated in the pregame, Mamaroneck ranked number 1 in New York State, number 18 in the country. USA Today national rankings. And some Scarsdale fans were looking for a handball there. That one ricochets. Going back and forth a bit. Scarsdale looking for a crease. Mamaroneck playing great defense, trapping Scarsdale. And it's now the Tigers on the move, looking for a crease of their own. Santa Maria tries to get that one back. Dos Santos will let that one sail out of bounds. He throws it back in. Headed back across the midfield line. And that'll be offsides against Scarsdale.
Friend, say hello. Ego, you carry her. Yeah, she's supposed to learn to let us stay. Yeah, we can take her. She's only 10 pounds. Get comfortable. This way, this way. What's your name? Oh, yeah.
Big kick there by Yogis. It's now Will Webb. He tries to make a move, unable to do so. And this is a free kick for Scarsdale. Webb heads that one out of bounds.
Yeah. It's a cute smell. Go, Scarsdale! This one's dog food.
Dos Santos looks for a target. Just throws it in, gets it right back, throws it right back in into O'Reilly. O'Reilly has scored or assisted in every game so far this season, en route to a 10-0 record for his team. Mamaroneck really doing everything well to start this season. Good crisp passing, sharp defensively, and that's why they're ranked number 18 in the country right now. In the nation. O'Reilly heads that one up. Comes down to Shepard. Santa Maria gets that one. Pushes it back middle, and it's now O'Reilly. He makes a good play. Tries to make a pass, but just a little too far for the code to get to it. Deco on the throw in. He looks for O'Reilly. O'Reilly is pulled by Ruben, the captain for Scarsdale. And this will be a free kick for the Tigers.
Oh, the Saturday night. We have that the week before your first man. It's our senior night.
Liam O'Reilly set to take the free kick. He's going to try to bend this one like Beckham. He gets it towards the goal, and it's a couple juicy rebounds, and this one goes in. And that is a goal for Mamaroneck. 34-11 to go. And it looks like number 25, Jack Lowinger, on the goal. So Mamaroneck strikes first here on this gloomy Thursday evening. The free kick by O'Reilly led to a couple juicy rebounds, and Jack Lowinger gets on the board for his team. 1-0 Mamaroneck in the lead, and now Scarsdale is on the move. And this is probably the most time that they've spent so far to start this game on Mamaroneck's side of the field. Deco inbounding. He gets that one up on the sideline, and O'Reilly was pushed with no call. So an early strike here for the home team as Deco heads that one up into the air. And that's exactly what Mamaroneck wanted to start this game. Apply pressure, play good sharp defense, and take advantage of opportunities near the goal. Dos Santos inbounding on the sideline, and that one is knocked away by Cooper Cohen. O'Reilly on the move, or actually not O'Reilly. Jack Radovich that was, and it's now on the close side of the field, inbounded. Scarsdale trying to find a seam. This one comes to Will Webb. Webb gets that one back across the midfield line. Dos Santos up to O'Reilly, and he's on the move. Some good passing going on from Mamaroneck. They weave their way through the Scarsdale defense. This one pass towards the goal, too far. Scarsdale tries to get it out of there. Dos Santos is there, unable to control, and it's now Scarsdale on the move. Free kick coming up for Scarsdale. It'll be Luke Peltz, the sophomore, on the free kick. He kicks that one over to the corner, headed by Dos Santos, and it sails out of bounds. 31 minutes left to go here in this first half. Still in play, but blown dead by the referee. And this will be a goal kick for the Tigers. This one is up across the midfield line from Mamaroneck. Back to Dos Santos. This one goes right to Santa Maria. He passes it up to Geraldo. Geraldo tries to get an angle. He pushes, but the sophomore Peltz is right there with him to knock it away. Good pass there by Santa Maria back to Deco. And knocked out of bounds.
The Raiders.
I'm sure Scarsdale wanted to start this game strong. They find themselves in an early hole here against the #1 team in the state. And this ball goes high into the air. Headed again. Finally drops down to the turf. And Santa Maria tries to make a move, but it goes out of bounds. Scarsdale inbounding. Batliwala. Keon Batliwala. Straight to Deco. O'Reilly tries to hit Santa Maria streaking down the sideline. And this one into Geraldo. He tries to catch up to it, but it's Peltz shielding the ball and maintaining possession for his team. And now Scarsdale looks for a seam. And that one nearly hit someone's hand, and Radovich tries to get to it. Still in Scarsdale control. Back to the middle. And now Will Webb is on the move, but blown dead, and it'll be a free kick for Scarsdale.
Come on, let's go, Scarsdale.
88 degrees yesterday, 60 degrees today, so a major drop in temperature. But I'm sure these guys, they don't feel anything right now. All the adrenaline rushing, nice and warmed up here to start this game. Especially Mamaroneck after that first goal. I'm sure that gave them a little bit more warmth. It's now being fought for. And nearly goes out of bounds, but a good save, and it ricochets off of Deco and out of bounds. Batliwala inbounding again. And this one kicked far right and out of bounds. And it'll be Nicholas Anderson recovering. Webb looks to make a pass, has it intercepted. Scarsdale back in control, looking to get across midfield. They retreat a bit. Good pass up to Medvinsky. And this one blown dead, and it'll be a free kick for Mamaroneck. They try to get it off quick, but the referee says, Cole puts that one up on the close sideline off of Santa Maria and out of bounds. O'Reilly tracks that one down using his speed. He tries to bend it back in and curve, trying to find an angle into Geraldo, and this one dove on by Scarsdale. Kicked right back. Headed by O'Reilly to Matt Geraldo. He goes outside. Back to O'Reilly in the middle. He's tripped up. No call. Actually, Radovich that was. And out of bounds. Possession going to Scarsdale. Dos Santos gets it into Webb. Will Webb makes a pass. That one ricochets a couple times. And a good play by Dos Santos coming in to intercept that one, and now the Tigers are on the move. Dos Santos makes a pass over to Santa Maria. He goes back middle, takes the kick, and has it knocked away. Great defensive play there by Benjamin Rubin. Still 1-0. 24 minutes left to go here in this first half. And coming in for Santa Maria is number 14, Marco Keckman, the junior forward. So this is going to be a corner kick, or actually a free kick that's really close to the corner. And putting it up is O'Reilly, and nearly headed in by Geraldo, but it goes far left. And that was a great opportunity there for Mamaroneck to expand their lead. Nearly hits the Mamaroneck hand. The race for it is on. Webb gets to it and kicks it out of bounds, up into the stands. Right back into the hands of the referee. And he gets it to Botwali, or Batliwala, and he gets it in. Geraldo controls. Dos Santos tries to get it up the sideline. Unable to do so. This one intercepted by Mamaroneck. And O'Reilly meets Gelblum, Eli Gelblum. And they meet, and the ricochets and is now off the co and out of bounds. Dos Santos tries to intercept that one. It ricochets off of him, goes out of bounds. Scarsdale still in control. Keckman gets it up to Geraldo. Keckman on the move. Geraldo running with him. And Marco Keckman manages to keep that one in bounds. And coming up is DeCo to maintain possession for Mamaroneck. And that pass mishandled. And Matt Geraldo kicks that one out of bounds. Little cat and mouse game going on there. Back to O'Reilly. O'Reilly, Mr. Con Ed, Scholar Athlete of the Week, is double teamed. Will Webb comes in to help him out. And getting to it is Geraldo. He tries to turn the corner up to Keckman. And Keckman tried to kick it around him and then sprint for it, but it didn't work. Mamaroneck still applying pressure. Over to Dos Santos.
What?
And looks like it's going to be Scarsdale ball. 19 and a half to go. Geraldo fights for that one. Tries to go up the sideline, has it knocked out of bounds. Mamaroneck possession. High up into the air, straight to Geraldo, back to O'Reilly, and Mamaroneck is on the move, but knocked away by Keon Batliwala. That one kicked far up the field, and it'll be out of bounds. Mamaroneck possession. Actually ricochets off of Mamaroneck, and Scarsdale still in control. Mamaroneck really swarming defensively. Scarsdale unable to get any shots on goal thus far. With 17 and a half to go in the first half. And that's what great teams do. They beat you up defensively, don't give you any hope. And then if they're really good, they score goal after goal with crisp ball movement and getting into the seams of the defense. Anderson kicks it away. Dos Santos goes cross field, tries to find Keckman, and Keckman nearly gets to it. Back to Dos Santos.
Come on, White. Come on, White.
Cole still in control. And knocked out of bounds. Still Mamaroneck ball. Cole inbounding. And the referee blows that one dead. And Decole will inbound again.
Can we serve? Can we serve? Got a kick coming. Go Tigers! Over.
Free kick there by O'Reilly and hit it in. And is that Lowinger again? It definitely is. Jack Lowinger with the header off the assist from Liam O'Reilly. And Mamaroneck takes a 2-0 lead with 15:46 to go here in this first half. Great pass by O'Reilly. Great hitter by Lowinger. Mamaroneck just applies pressure continuously, not only on the defensive side, but offensively. And here's a steal by Radovich, and he works his way towards the goal and has it kicked away. And it'll go out of bounds and be Mamaroneck possession. Scarsdale still yet to get any shots on goal. Mamaroneck has a good 4. And they've capitalized on 2 of them. Both goals coming from Jack Lowinger. And this will be another free kick. And this one goes towards the goal. And that was another chance for Lowinger to get on the board again. I'm sure he would have liked that. But it goes just a bit too far right and out of bounds. This one pass in, Decole puts it towards the goal and knocked away, and the Tigers will retreat.
Go Josh! Josh! Go Josh! Go Josh! Thanks, buddy.
This one booted away. Lowinger gets to it, and he kicks it out of bounds. So the Tigers can set up their defense. Keckman fights for it, unable to get it. O'Reilly gets the steal, heads it once, heads it again, a third time. Will Webb with a great defensive play. And Scarsdale has possession, trying to maintain it. They do. Retreat just a little bit in order to find some type of seam in this stout Mamaroneck defense. They're closing the gaps quickly. And there it is again, Will Webb. It's like the ball is on a string. When the ball moves, the defense moves. Scarsdale doing a good job of moving the ball around, but can't get too close to the goal because of just the strong Mamaroneck defense. will be a free kick for Scarsdale. It's Luke Peltz on the kick. Puts that one up high, going towards the goal. This one sails towards Anderson, and he gets his hands on it and gets a save. 12 minutes to go here. Anderson boots it away, up to Radovich. Radovich on the move, and he's cut off. And the referee blows that one dead. And this will be a free kick for Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck really putting themselves in good position to get shots on goal. These free kicks. O'Reilly puts that one up and nearly headed in by Radovich. I think he actually tried to make the pass, but unable to be handled by his teammates. And it's Scarsdale's ball. They kick it away. Kick towards the goal. Radovich tries to track it down. Head it. Peltz gets a foot on it. It's now Benjamin Rubin booting that one away. And back on defense is James Yogus. And he makes a good defensive play to slow down the Scarsdale attack. Although they're still on the move, and DeCo gets his foot on that one and knocks it out of bounds. Kackman gets a head on it.
Come on, White.
Under 10 to go here in the first half. This one kicked into the close, deep corner of Mamaroneck.
Go Raiders!
And it'll be a goal kick.
Let's go, Tigers! Go, boys! We go, Tigers! Let's go, White! Win the ball! That's it!
This one goes high into the air. Keckman controls it back to DeCo. And DeCo tried to hit O'Reilly streaking up the sideline. Kicked away by Scarsdale. And possession still remains with the Tigers. Into O'Reilly. Good job by O'Reilly knocking that one off of Rubin. And we have a couple substitutions coming into the game. Coming out of the game is Radovich and just Radovich. And coming back in is Matt Giraldo. Fought for on the sideline, still in play, and kicked out of bounds to the corner. And O'Reilly will set it up. Kick towards the goal by DeCo. This one goes far left for Mencius Magana. booted away by Scarsdale. This one kicked high up into the bleachers. Doesn't take anyone's head off, fortunately. And possession remains with Mamaroneck. Deco inbounding. He gets it in off of the head of Santa Maria. Fought for Santa Maria, back to Deco. And Mamaroneck retreats to get things set up. Good pass up to Geraldo. He tries to control it on the sideline, has it taken away. Over to Santa Maria. Good pass towards the goal by Deco. Kicked up into the air. Webb pushed down. No call. Echeverria uses his speed to try to angle towards the goal. Has it knocked out of bounds. Coming into the game for Deco is Joey Dos Santos. And in for Scarsdale is Lucas Forcingdow. Echeverria on the move. Tries to get it over to Santa Maria. He does. Santa Maria takes middle, and he has a lane, but has it knocked away. Good kick there by the Con Ed Player of the Week.
Handball.
And now Mamaroneck is on the move. Leaving their way, a good move there, good pass, but knocked away. Will Webb over to Dos Santos. Dos Santos with a good pass to O'Reilly. Unable to be fully controlled. It's now Scarsdale trying to get something going. The Mamaroneck defense just so crisp. The rotation's on point. The help defense is on point. And they now get the steal. Get it up the sideline to Geraldo. Good footwork there with the reverse pivot. And he was looking for O'Reilly. Scarsdale on the move. Taken away by Echeverria. Will Webb maintains control. Good pass over to Santa Maria. Dos Santos running up the sideline. nice pass over to the far side. And weaving his way through the defense. It's Connor Shepard. He makes a pass. It's now on the close side with O'Reilly. Back to Dos Santos. He makes a good pass to Webb. And Webb whiffs on that one just a little bit. Would have been a good setup for a pass back to the middle. But Mamaroneck's still in control. A minute and a half to go here in this first half. Geraldo passes it over to Webb. Webb makes a move, makes another one. Some nifty footwork, and just a bit too high for Geraldo to get a head on it. Back over to Webb. Scarsdale now on the move. Mamaroneck has 4 players back on defense, and they do a good job of stopping the Scarsdale attack. And Anderson will scoop that one up. Gets it over to Lowinger. 2 goals on the game for him.
Go, 30 seconds.
Time ticking away. Sure, Mamaroneck will be happy with going into the half with a 2-goal lead. Of course, they'll continue to apply pressure to try to get one more in there for comfortability. Scarsdale moving. Try to get it up the field, unable to get it through that Mamaroneck defense. And time will tick away, and that is the horn for the half. Mamaroneck taking a 2-0 lead on 2 goals from Jack Lowinger. One of them assisted by Liam O'Reilly. So a good strong half for the home team as they maintain their 10-0 record, at least for the first half here. And they'll look to come out in the second half and continue with the strong defense and attacking the seams of Scarsdale's defense, leading 2-0. So we'll be right back with the second half of action, with the Tigers leading. We are set to start the second half. 40 minutes on the clock. 2-0 lead for the Mamaroneck Tigers. The wind has slowed down a bit. The lights are the brightest they've been. And Mamaroneck looks to come out here strong in the second half to expand on their lead. Scarsdale, I'm sure they want to come out aggressive, move the ball, good crisp passing, and try to get close to the goal in order to get some good shots to try to get back in this game. Easier said than done, playing against the number 18 team in the country. Big collision there. This one kicked towards the goal and in, and that is number 22, Adrian Lim, the sophomore for Scarsdale. So 33 seconds into the second half, Scarsdale strikes first and cuts into this 2-point Mamaroneck lead, now 2-1. And that gives Scarsdale a lot of life here at the start of this second half. And that may be a good wake-up call from Mamaroneck, letting them know Scarsdale is not going out easy. Big goal there from Lim, Adrian Lim. What a shot. Went in just on the left side of the goal, snuck in between the pole. This one kicked towards the goal and caught out of the air. Taken away by Dos Santos. Kicked back to the middle by Radovich. So the intensity picks up right away here in the second half. After the goal from Adrian Lim. And it was a big one, cutting into this Mamaroneck lead. So now O'Reilly, he kicks it up, gets back to it. Scarsdale quick to the ball. Sure, that goal gave him a lot of energy.
Go, Roman. Get up there, Roman.
Getting to it is Radovich. He's not called for anything. I think that was a good no call. So he got to the ball. And the referee's letting a couple things go here, and Geraldo comes in. And this will be a free kick for Scarsdale. High pass, headed back out of bounds. Still Mamaroneck ball.
Here we go, boys. Come on, Tigers.
Thrown in, ricocheted off Santa Maria. Getting back to Mamaroneck.
Ralph, are you kidding me?
And over in the deep corner is Geraldo. And Scarsdale wants it. And they get it.
Here we go, Tigers. Come on. Let's go, boys.
That was completely. No wonder they keep it. Watch me again. Okay.
Collision.
Wasn't sure what Sal was saying.
Kick back across the midfield line. Back and forth between both teams.
Come on, Ralph.
Physicality there by Will Webb. Good pass there by Tirabassi. And going towards the goal for Scarsdale. But it comes right to Anderson. And he'll reset things for his team. Big kick there by Anderson. About nearly 55, 60-yard kick.
Now you call it.
Go, Tigers.
Funny how his vision seems to be off.
Mark.
Scarsdale making it known right away in the second half that they're not going out without a fight. And this one is near the goal, but scooped up. Mamaroneck tried to sneak another one in there, unable to do so, as that one was scooped up by Scatino. Luca Scatino, the goalie for Scarsdale. Mamaroneck still with possession. As this one kicked up to Geraldo, he lets it go, and Scatino gets to it.
Go, Raiders.
Radovich gets ahead on it. Geraldo in control. Good pass up to Radovich. Radovich looking for a pass back to the middle. But it ricochets off of a Scarsdale defender and out of bounds.
That's how you do it. Hit it helpful. Hit it helpful.
Liam O'Reilly had it, lost it. Scarsdale moving the ball. It's now a race for it. And back is Lowinger. He whiffs on it, and that was a near disaster, as it would have been one-on-one with the goalie. And Geraldo now on the move. He attacks, kicks it towards the goal. Doesn't go between Scatino's legs as he scoops it up. And he boots it away. Big steal there from Scarsdale. Collision over on the far side. Ball still in play. And that one knocked away. Good defense by Dos Santos, along with Will Webb and Jack Lowinger.
Get in there, Cooper! Come on!
You got it, Roman. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Nice, nice.
Dos Santos tries to track it down. Unable to do so. Pass back in.
Go catch it!
Kick towards the middle.
Pressure!
Come on, White.
And it'll be Mamaroneck ball. 31 and a half to go in this game. Geraldo makes a good move. He works his way up the sideline using his speed. Good defense there by Webb. He makes a pass over to Santa Maria. Santa Maria tries to get past a couple defenders, has it taken away. Kick towards the goal. Radovich had an angle, can't get to it. And this will be a corner kick coming up by Liam O'Reilly.
Nothing easy. Go get him.
O'Reilly gets it in. Makes a simple pass.
Get it out. Get it out. Nice. Let's go.
Scarsdale in attack mode. Mamaroneck seemingly just looking to maintain until an opportunity presents itself. And there's one. And just far left for Geraldo.
Come on, Esteban. Win it back. Nice. There you go.
Go, let's go.
Not sure what the referee called there, but it'll be Scarsdale ball.
Let's go, Scarsdale! All right, move.
Free kick coming up by Luke Peltz. Puts a big leg into it and knocked away by Anderson. Diving save by Anderson and knocked out of bounds.
good spot.
Nice play, Nicholas.
Big boot there. Controlled by Scarsdale.
Switch it. Switch it.
Scarsdale has it taken away. It's now the Tigers on the move. Will Webb working. O'Reilly working. He makes a pass over to Dos Santos. He's on the move. Right back to Dos Santos. Mamaroneck looking for some type of crease. They're inching their way closer. Some good footwork there by Geraldo. And he kicks it up the far side and out of bounds.
Tough Raiders, let's go.
Scatino kicks that one and has it headed a little further. Intercepted by Webb. Scarsdale keeping possession.
Let's go, switch.
Moving it around. Looking for another opportunity to get that game-tying goal against the #1 team in the state. And a push there by Santa Maria, no call.
Let's go, quick. Here we go, here we go.
Scatino rolls that one out. Big collision there in the middle of the field. Ball comes to Webb, and he's moving. Mancias Magana working.
Keep it up, keep it up. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Geraldo trying to keep control. Gets it to the middle to O'Reilly. Geraldo cutting. This one goes towards the middle and kicked away by Scarsdale. Marco Keckman coming into the game for Nico Santa Maria.
Nothing, Scarsdale. Close out, Scarsdale.
Scarsdale fans urging them to close out.
Come on.
Kicked up the sideline, still in play. Couple pulls, couple holds there. And the referee blows it dead. Under 25 to go in this ball game.
Go Raiders! Go Scarsdale!
Scarsdale giving themselves some life. Scoring an early second half goal to cut the lead to 1. And this one will be scooped up by Anderson. Anderson boots it. Big boot. Fought for.
Good job, Luke.
Geraldo gets away with that one.
Look at Alfie.
think it was a good no call by the referee.
Come on, Rose.
Dos Santos uses his speed up the sideline.
Nice.
Win that, Patrick.
So key to be in sync with one another when passing the ball, especially in soccer.
Did he just throw him out of the game? Yes, he is talking. He's talking with him.
O'Reilly in the middle.
Go get him, Roman.
Over to Mencius Magana. Tries to work his way through two defenders. Looks for a pass behind the goal and out of bounds.
Nice. What? What now?
Free kick coming up for Scarsdale.
Come on, Roman, here we go.
Where's the mid?
O'Reilly gets to it.
Nice.
Geraldo was streaking. Mencius Magana. And this will be a free kick coming up for the Tigers. Another goal from Mamaroneck would be crucial, pushing their cushion back up to 2 goals. And as we know, goals are hard to come by.
There you go.
It's Deco. He tries to take the big kick. This one ricochets back to O'Reilly. O'Reilly sees a crease, makes a pass. Mencius Magana up high and hit it and straight to Scatino. And Scarsdale will take over. There's some pushing and pulling going on there. Scarsdale fans not happy about that one. Referees letting these guys play a little bit.
Yeah, they have to.
Will Webb pushing.
Close out, Scarsdale, close out.
Come on, Adrian! Good job! Good job, Scarsdale! Keep it up!
Get out of feet, yeah. Come on, Patrick.
Nice! Patrick!
Come on, Patrick.
Scarsdale moving closer towards the goal. This one kick. The rebound goes far right. Golden opportunity there for Scarsdale to tie this one up. Juicy rebound. Goes wide right of the goal. And it remains 2-1. Mamaroneck in the lead.
Keep it up, Raiders! Keep it up!
Win this! Go!
And running it down is Mencius Magana. He'll have a shot. He gets closer and he looks to take it. And maybe went in just a bit too deep. And that one taken away by Scatino. Mencius Magana had a couple opportunities there to take the shot. Wanted to get as close as possible. Got a little bit too close. And Scatino swipes that one away. Now Magana on the move again. Pass back to Magana and kicked away. Great defensive play by Roman Tirabassi. Sophomore versus sophomore.
Keep trying. Come on, Scarsdale. Let's go, White.
Dos Santos knocks that one out of bounds. Scarsdale regains possession. 18 minutes to go in this ball game.
Come on, you gotta win this, White.
And a push in the back against Scarsdale.
You're unbelievable.
Will give Mamaroneck a free kick.
Can they commit a foul? Is that possible?
Scarsdale fans really not happy.
He's wearing the wrong uniform.
Close out.
12v11, kind of hard.
O'Reilly just passes that one. DeCo has it ricocheted. Keckman tracks it down. And it goes off DeCo and out of bounds. Mamaroneck inbounding, good box out by O'Reilly. They're called against him, and he's not happy about it.
Damn it.
Come get it.
Oh, man.
Here we go.
Good steal there by Webb, at least getting the foot on it to disrupt the Scarsdale attack. And Dos Santos lets it roll out of bounds. And see it's Magana working, using his strength, getting very physical over there on the sideline. And it'll be a free kick coming up for the Tigers.
Why don't you just put on a uniform and play with them? The Reds having a great game.
O'Reilly kicks it towards the goal. Good pass. Knocked away and kicked away by the Raiders. O'Reilly gets a nice screen, makes a nice move, wants to get it back to the middle, tries, has it, kicks it, tries to bend it in there, but it goes far right. And the score remains 2-1. Thrown in, O'Reilly gets ahead on it. Fought for on the sideline. Scarsdale tries to control it. It's now Webb passing it, moving up the field. Chasing it down to Santa Maria. He has an angle. Pass it back middle, but knocked away by Scarsdale. Good defensive play there from Luke Peltz. Tirabassi up the sideline. Dos Santos takes that one away. Santa Maria working. And this one ruled Scarsdale ball. Ooh, that would have been a knee to the face if O'Reilly had went through with it. Headed away. Good placement by Lowinger. Dos Santos tries to get past a couple Scarsdale defenders. Getting low for it was Tirabassi. It's now in the deep corner going towards the goal. And Anderson doesn't have to do much there, but rules it safe.
So much fun.
Kicked up by Anderson. Over to Santa Maria. Radovich in the middle. Kicks it up to Santa Maria. He tries to track it down, but it'll be scooped up by Scatino. Scatino makes an immediate pass. Mamaroneck defenders closing in quick. That's why any opportunities Scarsdale gets, they have to capitalize against this strong Mamaroneck team. They have speed and athleticism in just about every position. Ball being fought for. Geraldo trying to muscle his way over on the sideline. And Mamaroneck kicks it out of bounds.
All right, come on, let's get it back.
Headed up high by Ruben. Ball still in play. Will Webb kicks it over to O'Reilly, and Ruben will kick it out of bounds. Possession going to the Tigers. 11 and a half left to go in this game.
Why is the clock still running? Stop the clock.
I'm not sure what the referee is talking about to O'Reilly and Ruben. Those two being the captains.
Guard him here. Guard him.
But a good game going on here thus far. 2 goals coming in the first half for Mamaroneck. Both of them by Lowinger, Jack Lowinger. And 1 goal coming here in the second half by Scarsdale. And scoring that goal was Adrian Lim. So with 11 minutes to go in this game, it'll come down to the wire.
Oh, come on.
Echeverria fighting for it. Over on the sideline. Deco gets it back in bounds. Tries to get it to Geraldo, but it's knocked away. Possession still remaining with the Tigers. Game slowing down just a little bit here after the stoppage. Speeding back up now, though, is Webb. Tries to make a pass up the sideline to Joe Lopez. Still in play. And a pass from Santa Maria. Either the pass or the shot was just a bit too far right.
Let's go, Scarsdale.
Come on, guys, come on.
Substitution coming into the game for Scarsdale. Looks like number 15, John Dowd. Kicked away by Lowinger. On the move is O'Reilly. He gets it right back. Changes direction. Good pass over to Geraldo. Geraldo tries to bend it in for one of his teammates, but it goes out of bounds.
Go, boys, Mark.
Go defense! Let's go, Raiders! Shut us down!
Kick towards the goal. Opportunity there for Webb. Unable to control it. And possession goes to Scarsdale. Down 2-1. They know they're running out of time, so they'll have to capitalize on whatever opportunities they get. If they get another opportunity. As Mamaroneck is, besides that one goal, they played pretty superb defensively. About three good chances here in the second half for Scarsdale, only capitalizing on one. O'Reilly will pass this one in, rather Deco, actually. Passes it into O'Reilly. Matt Geraldo using his legs to make some room. Echeverria knocked down. And Mamaroneck will be passing this one in.
Go LP.
Scarsdale moving. Kick straight up to Lowinger. O'Reilly makes the pass. Tries to make a pass over to Echeverria.
Thank you.
And this will be a free kick for Scarsdale. Actually a handball leading to the free kick for Scarsdale. Kicked up high.
Come on, White.
Booted right back and headed out of bounds by Lopez.
Here we go, Tigers! Come on, Scarsdale!
Passed in, knocked away by Mamaroneck. Waiting for it was Radovich, but taking it was Rubin. Ball still close to the goal and caught by Anderson. So that got the nerves up a little bit for Mamaroneck. But Anderson comes away with it, and he boots it back down the field.
Careful, careful.
Go Scarsdale!
A lot of anticipation in soccer. Knowing where the ball is going to go, knowing where it's going to bounce, knowing where the passes are going. It's the only way one can really get control of the ball and move back down the other way or towards the goal efficiently. Headed by O'Reilly towards the goal and scooping it up is Scatino. Took a risk there, coming out of the box to get it.
Clock's running.
And I'm not sure what was called here. But O'Reilly gets ahead on it after Webb. And Lopez kicks it away.
Go Scarsdale. Go Raiders. Go Zach.
Scarsdale very unhappy about that call. They're letting the referees have it, are the Scarsdale fans. They are not happy about the calls that have been called here in this game, especially the ones going against their team.
Oh my God, it's not so much that.
Kill some more time, too.
Time becoming a big factor here now. 4 minutes to go. Ball on Scarsdale's side of the field. Kick towards the goal. Straight to Scatino. And the Scarsdale fans urging their team to go. Go. Mamaroneck on the move is Radovich. He was thinking that Geraldo was going to keep running. Geraldo stopped. Back and forth action. Santa Maria tries to get to it. Goes just a bit too far, too fast.
Scarsdale, you got the only real goal in this game.
Yeah.
You got the only real goal.
Might as well.
This game is supposed to be a fun. Oh, it's it. Oh,
Quick.
he doesn't play for that team.
Yeah, get up there and let somebody else do it.
What now?
Let them set up. Thank you.
This one kicked towards the goal. Headed by Webb. And DeCoe kicks it away over to Geraldo. And Geraldo is moving. Over on the sideline, cuts back middle. Passes it up to O'Reilly. And coming to kick it out of bounds is Scatino. Scatino playing very far away from the box. Coming up to kick that one away. Two and a half left in this game. Mamaroneck still leading 2-1. Time ticking away here. This is the ball is fought for in the deep corner. And Mamaroneck wants a corner kick. They won't get it as Scatino sets up for the goal kick. The goalie kick. Knocked away. 1:40 to go now. Scarsdale trying to get it in there. Close to the goal. It's now back on the opposite side of the field. Knocked away and out of bounds. And Mamaroneck will maintain possession. Scatino with the ball. He's going to try to boot this one as far as he can. A low kick. Gets to about the 45-yard line. Around midfield. All Mamaroneck wants to do here is keep the ball as far away from Nicholas Anderson as possible. Moving is Scarsdale. Kick towards the goal. And Anderson will scoop it up. Kill some clock. And this game will stay in the hands of Mamaroneck as Anderson boosts it away back down the other end.
Let's go. One more.
Still a little time left. Kick back. Mencius Magana moving. And the clock strikes 0 as Mamaroneck was moving towards the goal, possibly with another opportunity to score. They hold out, and the Tigers get the win here to improve to 11-0. Scarsdale falling down to 4-4-2 on the season. Hard game here, close game the entire time. 2-0 lead in the first half for Mamaroneck. Scarsdale cuts it to 1 in the second half, but unable to get any closer. I'm Elijah Ware, and we'll be right back for post-game interviews and analysis. Here with Jack Lowinger. And Jack, you had the lone 2 goals in the game for your team. How did your goals really affect the outcome? Obviously, it affected the win, but how did those goals propel your team to get the victory?
Well, I think the goals just led to a lot of momentum in the first half. We dominated most of the first half, I'd say. And then after not scoring in the second half, we kind of slowed down as the game went on and came back to hurt us, and they scored a goal, and we were lucky not to get more scored on us, I'd say. But, yeah.
So once the game started winding down, you guys were still up 2-1. What was your team's mindset, you and your teammates? What was your mindset out there? Did you want to, just keep playing, just try to play keep away, or did you want to keep the pedal on the metal?
Well, we obviously wanted to lock it down defensively and not let any mistakes, especially with the rain. There's not a lot of room for error, but we obviously wanted to keep going at the goal and trying to get another, because 1 goal is not nearly enough to sit back on.
Moving forward towards the playoffs, it's about midway through the season, a little bit further than midway through the season. What does your team have to work on to get better and really be prepared for these close games?
Well, I think we have to work on coming out strong and being aggressive right from the first whistle to the last, and not taking any opponent lightly. And we have to, as long as we play our game, I think we'll do just fine as we keep going. Elijah
Ware here with Coach Becker. And Coach, that was a hard-fought victory there. Was up 2-0 in the first half, gave up an early second half goal. What were you thinking after giving up that early goal in the second half?
Well, one of our things was making sure we didn't come out flat. I think we came out flat. We gave him space, and he hit quite a shot. It was quite a hit from that far. He did very well. Yeah.
How was your team able to maintain after giving up that early second half goal? How were you guys able to get things back under control and just keep it maintained until the end of the game?
I think after that kind of woke us up, I think, and then we realized we had to get back to playing the way we play and defend the way we defend, and work together and stick to our game plan. And I think the boys did that. To the second half, it got a little exciting at the end there, a little hard-fought game, as it always does with our league. It's a tough league to play in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and one more question. Your team is ranked number 1 in the state right now, number 18 in the country. How do you plan on still keeping that aggressive mindset with your team, although y'all are on top right now?
Well, we're not on top of anything. We've played well. We've done things well. We've had some success, but we haven't won anything yet. So, until that happens, those things are good for the boys. I'm happy for them, but it really doesn't mean anything to us as a team.
Elijah Ware here with LMC Varsity Sports. Mamaroneck gets the win to improve to 11-0 on the season on this cold and cloudy, gloomy Thursday evening. Hard-fought victory. 2 goals coming from Jack Lowinger. Helps propel his team to the win. Great game from both teams, but Mamaroneck comes out and improves, staying number 1 in the state, number 18 in the country. I'm Elijah Ware with LMC Varsity Sports. Have a good night, everyone.